Get in here!
It's been a hot minute since I've last played some Pokemon, so here we are doing Indigo Disk. The only thing that was done was just that I think Jacques gave me the call like he did for Teal Mask being like, oh, go back to the academy. There's plot happening, so let us do that. We have Ogre Pond. That came from Teal Mask. And Kieran is very upset. It's implied he's gonna go evil because he was jelly that we have his favorite Pokemon. And no one told him. No one kept him in the loop about that whole thing. So he's pissed. I'm not as spoiler free on this as I would have liked, but here we are. Who do we have here? I know I've seen your face somewhere before. Who are you again? The name's Rising. That's me. Ooh, that's right, you're Rising. Yes, I know you. Well, now then, you're here. Let's get going. Wait just a moment, Director Cryono. Oh, hello there, Velly. You're live as always. Didn't realize you were here. Of course I'm here as director of this academy. Where else would I be? And do address me more properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we agreed to meet in my office. Did we? Must have slipped my mind. He is like perpetually cross-eyed. And he looks very sinister and evil. Look at that face. That face does not spell good intentions to me. Eddie, what's the matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, she is, but... I do apologize, Miss Rising. You must be terribly confused. This is Director Cryono of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's excited and accepted you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cryono. Did I not mention that? I think you're saying Cryono, that's how you say it. It's Cyrano, I think. Cyrano? Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. That's his name. One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Miss Rising specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Valley. It's very simple. You see, the reason is... What did I put in that request? Oh, that's right, the school trip to Kitakami. Rising met some of my students there, didn't she? Yes, one of them was named Carmine, I believe. She's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'd just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. His perpetually cross-eyed nature also reminds me of those, like, Rankin Bass stop-motion characters. Like those Christmas movies. I feel like they had similar faces. While there's anything that can be said about Director Cyrano, it's that he's a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there, but only if you're willing to, of course. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Miss Rising, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over her in my stead. Will, watch over her, won't you? Oh, of course! I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more you can treasure. Best of luck. Goodbye. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to my Blueberry Academy. Why is his face like that? It gives me only bad feelings. But that's where the plot is, so that's where I will go. Are you all ready to kick off your studies abroad at Blueberry Academy? Yes. Great! Let's get going! The hidden treasure of Area Zero. Part 2, the Indigo Disk. Ta-da! We're here. I dropped my phone on the floor. Welcome to my Grand Blueberry Academy. This is actually just the entrance. The school itself is mostly underwater. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and did you notice? Look at how blue the place is. I can't tell you how long I've spent picking the perfect blueberry color. Let's see. What else? Perhaps you have something you'd like to ask me? Why is the rest of the school underwater? Really? That's what you're curious about? Well, it's very simple. You see, it's because the school building is attached to an undersea plant that develops natural resources. Right? That's what I've heard. Yes, right. Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth. Always on point, aren't you, Lacey? Oh no, it was nothing. Do we have a guest today? We do. Ryzen here is a part of the exchange program. Make her feel welcome, eh? Hold on, this is the exchange student from the Paldea region? I suppose I didn't introduce myself, did I? I'm Lacey, one of the second-year students here. It must really be something special, you know. It's rare for Director Doug Dimmadome here to remember the name of a new student. Just call me out, why don't you? Actually, I got an idea. Why don't you explain how things work around here, Lacey? You want me to do it? Well, yeah, you know, this tour guide stuff isn't my strong suit. Well, that's certainly true. But still, I imagine there must be someone more suitable than me. Oh, please don't take it like that. It's not that I don't want to show you around or anything. Director Doug Dimmadome just has this bad habit of pushing his duties onto me, you see. And it's just not right. Really letting me have it today, aren't you? That said, it might be my chance to get to know the new student everyone's talking about before anybody else can. That decides it. I will take on this task. Excellent. Mwahaha. Now then, let's head straight down this bridge into the entrance. On you go. This is the entrance to Blueberry Academy. Our school puts a great deal of emphasis on the art of Pokémon battling. We hold official matches on the central court right here at the entrance, and any student can freely utilize this court if it's not otherwise in use. I think it's safe to say that you'll be battling more here than in any other school. Exactly, couldn't have said it better myself. Director Doug Dimmadome, I think perhaps it's fine if you just leave the tour to me. Still, it's really relaxing here with the sea breeze blowing over you. Even when no one is battling, you'll often see students lazing about in the stands. Oh, and there's one other quality of our school that you'll likely find surprising. Wild Pokemon sometimes terrestrialize here. Yeah? Oh, I suppose it's anything special to someone from Paldea, is it? A terrestrial phenomenon first discovered in the Paldea region, after all. We've taken things a step further than you and your Terra Orbs. We've developed some neat tech ourselves, something that lets us control the celestial phenomenon on our own turf. I bet that piques your interest, doesn't it? No. Not at all. Sir, I think it'll be easier to understand how it all works after we get to the lower level. If you could just put a little pin in that, though. Always thinking ahead. That's our Lacey. Oh, you know what? I think it'd be great if the two of you had a battle. But right now? Why not? I like to see what Ryzen here is capable of. And our Lacey is a member of the Elite Four and the League Club we've got going on here. To say nothing of the influence of her father, one of the Unova region's famed gym leaders. I bet you'll learn a thing or two. Oh, I wish you wouldn't go spreading personal information without asking first. It's just not right. Give me a good show now, you two. Daughter of a gym leader. I don't remember Unova's gym leaders well enough to guess who her father could be, but that's pretty neat. I'm sorry, but there's no negotiating with Director Doug Dimmadome once he gets an idea in his head. There's no way that he'll move on with the tour unless we give him his battle. Besides, I actually admit I'm a little excited about myself with the chance to battle you. Here at Blueberry Academy, we tend to go for double battles. Let's give one a try to get to know each other a bit better. Yeah, I'm sure it's not a perfect system. But the type of jobs I tend to have, I can't really do that from home, unfortunately, anyway. Bustle and Minor. I suppose I'm representing Blueberry Academy in this battle. I'll try not to disappoint. Why do you have level 70 fossils and items? We're at a bit of a level advantage, I'd say. That was quite the harsh blow. Let's see. Now how should I turn this around? Okay, I'm not afraid of any attacks from these things. Oh, a critical hit. Sadist and so. The double para. Oh no. You know, I'm making fun of these two, but they're actually doing pretty well for themselves. Whoa. That's just not fair. That was unexpected. Alright, can we, like, get our heads in the game, please? You actually killed my gravestone. Let's get this thing out of here. Gotta send somebody in. Looks like my plus-minus strategy isn't working. Guess it's time to go all out with pure strength. Excadrill. I mean, with the paralyze, I guess it's faster. That the fact that my team is very lopsided is going to start to come out pretty soon. Well, you beat me soundly. Spectacular! You really are quite skilled. I wish I could have seen you Terra Slice one of your Pokemon though. I'd love to see how someone from Paldea does it. Oh, yeah, I guess I could have done that. The students here at Blueberry Academy were only recently issued Terra Orbs, so I hope you'll be able to teach us more about them. Well done to both of you. You really battled it out Blueberry style. Speaking of style, I forgot I had a uniform for you. You'll feel like you fit right in as soon as you were dressed in the part. It suits you beautifully. Well, that's what I call fashion. Oh, and you can take this as well. The style card. I think actually as soon as the game lets me run around on my own, I'm gonna go back to Paldea to go to a hair salon and just change up my hairstyle for, like, you know, because we're in a new part of the game, so I might as well change it up a bit. That should give you a few more options when you visit shops and salons in such a Paldea. Now that you look the part, hopefully you feel it too. While we head into the school, you can pick where you want to go from the gates over there. Come on, I can show you the pride of Blueberry Academy, our world-famous terrarium. The marker should have just been there by default because it's the only place I can actually go to. But anyway, we're back at Blueberry. Where do you want to go? Well, the Terrarium. It's the only place to go, and it's got points of interest. This is it, the park beneath the sea that has gained renown around the world. Our very own terrarium. We may be underwater, but the projectors built into the walls and ceiling make it feel like we're actually outside, don't they? We'll be able to create a comfortable environment for Pokémon through technology. I designed it all myself, and believe me, it wasn't cheap. Within this dome, there are 4 distinct biomes. Here we have the nice and toasty subtropical savanna biome. Then off to your right, you can see the breezy tropical coastal biome. Further out to your left, you'll see the craggy, crunchy, rugged canyon biome. Last but not least, way out in the distance, we have the Arctic and snowy polar biome. Each biome's air temperature and humidity levels are regulated with the utmost care. That's why you find completely different Pokemon species living in each area. We sure put a lot of effort into it. Tell me, Rising, which biome tickles your fancy off the bat? Well, I am one for the snowy areas, so the polar biome. Oh, so they get cold, do you? No, I actually don't. I'm not very good with the cold myself, but Ice-type Pokemon can be awfully cute. If you need to heal up your team while you're down there, feel free to use the self-serve healing machine installed around the terrarium. Now then, Director Doug Dimmadome, can you explain to us why crystals form here and how the wild Pokemon are able to terrestrialize? Huh? Don't you know already, Lacey, that... Oh, I get it. You want me to do the talking. In that case, let me show you. The reason is actually right above our heads. That there is the terrarium core, which presides all over what happens in the terrarium. It contains a fluid that will be jam-packed full of a special material from Paldea. It's constantly emitting terrestrial energy. That's what allows Pokemon to terrestrialize in the dome. Wonderful. Well said, sir. That's exactly right. Though I still don't know what that special material is within the terrarium core itself. Servant here publicly has it. Oh, you want to know? Well, in fact, it's... Now, what was it? I plumb forgot. Briar put it all a bit together, so I'm not certain myself. That's what I thought you might say. practical battle class with an short from the coastal biome. Students participating in this class should make the way to the coastal biome. Oh, it looks like you're just in time to see a class session, too. This is too good of a chance to pass up. Won't you join us, Rising? You get your first taste of our school's classes. Sure. T, I do love to see that sort of passion for education. I'll go ahead and register the Terrarium map to your room phone for you. The Terrarium map has been added. It's fun to take a stroll through the Terrarium on your own, and I think it'll be more of a hassle than anything if you had me holding your hand. So, yep, that settles it. Please find your way to the class site on the coastal biome on your own. Well, doesn't seem like I'm needed here. Please, sir, you don't. But I've made sure that the Odorium has been all set up for you, so don't forget to give it a visit later. Oh yeah, so one other thing. Could you open your Pokédex app for me? Blueberry Pokédex added. Catch the big Pokemon here at the Terrarium as you please. Don't be afraid to go sob like wild. It's your student life here at Blueberry Academy, so remember to live it up to the fullest. And there he goes. Well, you can at least count on me to be around when you need me, so there's no call for concern. It's probably time we both head to class. I'll be waiting for you to join us in the coastal biome. If those vending machines are kind of like the Pokemon, I think I need some quick balls or something.